रेकी वन नाबू हमारा नाम है विनोद लाल फैंटम रेडियो फीजी 2 हम लोग बहुत लाइक करता हुआ ये सुनता
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन.
In this bulletin, FNPF evaluates tourism cash flow. SODELPA tries to solidify unity. And business training program for laid-off workers.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Atera Lendua.
The Social Democratic Liberal Party is now working on presenting a united front both in Parliament and outside. General Secretary Emelendu Tuturanga says with the new executive and new management, they are looking to consolidate and involve all constituencies. As for instructions from the Registrar of Political Parties to draw up manuals and standing operating procedures, Tuturanga says she is personally overseeing this.
Particularly in the human resources area, in the areas of the day-to-day running of the organization, and that's definitely something I've started to work on because, of course, we need people, we need to ensure that our procedures and our ways of doing things are transparent and accountable.
The Fiji National Provident Fund's investments in the tourism sector are struggling due to the impact of COVID-19. Chief Executive Chao Chikoroi says tourism makes up just over 10% of their portfolio and the fund is re-evaluating their future cash flow. Koroi adds the pandemic has made it difficult to project revenue, resulting in the FNPF being able to declare only 5% interest for members. He says other investments are performing well.
Fortunately for us, we have other sectors that are performing well. One of the sectors that is performing well under this environment is telecommunication. And we have significant investments in those areas. So those investments continue to perform well. And of course, our holdings in the government bonds, which is about 42% of our total investments. Those are the investments that are still supporting us during these difficult times.
A long-standing issue over mining at the mouth of the Singatoka River is nearing conclusion following claims by landowners that they weren't consulted prior to exploration work by Magma Mines. A proper mining and environment protocol has since been set up and an agreement reached with landowners. Magma Mines must ensure the environment is not harmed and the exploration is carried out in a sustainable manner in order to receive a mining lease.
Magma Mines has an active exploration license for the Singatoka River mouth, and also monitoring of that exploration work is done in accordance to the environment management plan that has been approved by the Department of Environment.
The Fiji Commerce and Employers Federation and the Fiji Trades Union Congress has signed an agreement to train redundant workers who have started their own businesses. FTUC National Secretary Felix Anthony says 50% of their surveyed members are redundant, and of these, 46% have ventured into self-employment. The Transition to Business project will provide the support FTUC members need to continue to earn income for themselves and their families. Anthony adds the project will add to improving local economic activity and create employment.
We need to find ways as to how we can address them, and more particularly when it comes to workers who are facing severe hardship. And this calls for the social partners, particularly the employers, the workers and government to work together.
During the course of the discussions, there were opportunities or discussions saying that, people have lost jobs and then they're starting their own businesses, but they don't have the expertise to run their own businesses. And that's when we said to ILO, look, that we will step up.
Drug abuse is becoming a public health issue since methamphetamine has found its way into the Pacific. Minister for Defense INIA SERUIRATU says statistics reveal an increase in the usage of methamphetamine in Fiji from 2 cases in 2013 to 113 cases in 2018. SERUIRATU says it is a challenge for law enforcement agencies in the early detection of these lucrative drugs. The ministry is introducing strategies and policies to provide medical remedies for addicts.
Many Pacific Island states lack territorial integrity, let alone drug functional structures, to adequately monitor their drug situation. These are already indicators of psychotropic substance abuse, such as hard drugs, in some of these island states and territories.
2020 has been most people's year from hell, but New Zealand's Josh Nanai is loving it. He's gone from making music in his bedroom on a broken laptop to being #1 on the charts and collaborating with US superstar Jason Derulo.
Bula FM number 2 and seri.
The Fiji men's and Fijiana sevens sides finished 3rd and 7th respectively in the 2019-2020 World Series. Former Thuvu College student Iliesa Ratuva Jr. has signed for the Warriors until the end of the 2022 NRL season. The Fiji National Rugby League is pleased with news of 2 players recently signing new contracts.
Clubs will be reluctant to spend on contracting players. What I think the future for rugby league is to make sure that we prepare our players and we're able to have them marketable.
The Suva football team is about to sign some key players as the mid-season transfer window opened today. Goalkeeper Beniamino Matainangara, former age group rep Simeone Nambenu, and Solomon Island skipper Benjamin Totori are expected to join the Whites. Another player who could make the switch side is defender Pranil Naidu, who is now employed by the Fiji Police Force. Suva FC President Ritesh Pratap says Matainangara and Nambenu from Ba have been in contact with Suva officials.
There's two players from Ba who have shown their interest in joining Suva. They have been contacting us every day. Those are the only 2 players which you will know very soon.
Manchester United beat Brighton 3-0 with a vibrant all-round display. Its pursuit of a Champions League place gathered further momentum and extended the unbeaten run to 15 games, moving up to 5th in the Premier League, 2 points adrift of Chelsea. Cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorms over Vonolevu are expected over Taviuni and northern Lao Group. Cloudy periods with brief showers over parts of the other larger islands. And that's your FBC News now. Join us again at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. In times of crisis, you need news you can trust. Fight fake news by getting the facts from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio and digital news media, www.fbcnews.com.fj, keeping Fijians connected with the truth. Enjoy your lunch.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.